Jetavia is literally on her petty right now. We all know that yesterday things happened. I mean, the Billboard 200 top 10 came out, and Advocate BBO was sitting at number one with 200K sales. 88,000 of which were sold at $4.99. Those were pure sales, and $4.99 with a $5 coupon. I just had to put it out there. But honestly speaking, 200K is not really a bad number. But for somebody who had such a loud mouth, who was screaming about, I'm going to outsell, I'm going to do this. And like I said yesterday, this is the problem with you centering your life around another human being, or centering your achievements around another human being, or making another person a standard, for your own success. It's pathetic at this point. And we've been saying that really it's regressive to yourself, to all these female rappers. We keep on saying the same advice. Do not make Nicki Minaj your standard. Do not make Nicki Minaj your competition, because in the long run, it will work against you. Now you cannot even properly celebrate your wins without people clowning you and making videos. By the way, I just wanted to send a quick shout out to some of you babs, because you guys are talented. Who made that entire edit? You guys know the edit that I'm talking about, Holland Media, the one that went viral and everybody was literally laughing. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I rewatched that thing. It was properly edited. It was well done. It was funny. It was giving a horror movie. It was so cinematic. And I just wanted to give them a quick shout out. I do not know if they would be okay with me reposting it. So for that reason, I will not put it in the video, but that was absolutely hilarious. Now, one person who clearly has been waiting for this day is none other than Jetavia. You guys do know that during the back and forth, during the trekking week, they had a back and forth, and some people were speculating that, well, this was well planned. They were trying to sell her album, and after this, I don't know if this was planned, to be honest. I really don't. Because, I mean, if it was just to sell the album, she probably would have stopped now. Jitavia would have stopped, the trolling and stuff like that. But it seems like she's not stopping. She was on Snapchat out there, basically having the time of her life, okay? Clowning the behind out of that mother chaka, playing Nicki Minaj songs, okay? And basically songs from Pink Friday too. And people started calling her out, with some people saying that, well, leave Nicki Minaj out of your drama and stuff like that. Basically, playing Barbie Dangerous and Pink Birthday. And people feel like, well, this is her just basically saying in your face. I mean, if you do listen to Barbie Dangerous, it does sound like a whack to Advocate BBO for what just happened. One thing about it is Nicki can release a song, this year. Trust me, it will probably make sense the following year. And I feel like this is the situation with, Barbie Dangerous as well. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, after what Jtavia is still doing, do you guys think that this was staged, or you think that in real time people were going back and forth? One thing that I also didn't mention when I was talking about that is that Advocate BBL brought in Fraudulent Nation and basically threatened to spill the tea that Uzi was basically saying about them, saying that, well, Uzi, you're so ungrateful. You had so much to say about Rock Nation when they did so much for you. And I'm like, Advocate BBL, you are in absolutely no position to judge any artist that feels like they have been slighted by their record label. It's very, oh my God, it sets back other artists really from speaking up, because what is that? Like, who are you speaking on behalf of Rock Nation? How do you know that he's being ungrateful? How do you know that he's not being taken advantage of? Like, here, even using that as as a threat is insane to me. Yeah, she said, I'm gonna spill what your man was saying about Rock Nation. And I was like, okay, so now you're using Rock Nation as a threat to other people. I do hope that when these recalls against fraudulent nation do come in the open, she will continue to say the things that she's saying, because honestly, just evil, just dark. And this is the same person who was saying, oh, there's so much dark energy surrounding my pregnancy. You are dark, ma'am. You are the dark energy. Because what do you mean you are gonna rate somebody else out for complaining that their record is doing them dirty? Insane, absolutely insane. To her, it seems like, she will always take the sides of the executives instead of another artist, which is weird to begin with for someone who's also an artist. But guess what? I guess that's her viewpoint, because they have since called all this, since she came out in the, to the music industry, to the point where she now does not relate to other artists when they talk about, their struggles as artists. But anyway, moving on to the next thing that we're going to talk about, still talking about these people, let us talk about Nicki Minaj and the couple of things that she had to say yesterday. She was also just having a full day trolling the behind out of Advocate BBL and Jay Z as well. Now, you guys know that yesterday it was National Sons Day. Somebody posted and said, "Oh, and it's National Sons Day too." And then Nicki Minaj responded to that and said, "Oh," with a Chucky meme. And it's very funny, honestly. And then she also went ahead and said, "Oh, Babs, I love you so much. All I can say is 32726." That was after an update from Pop Tings that Nicki Minaj Pink Friday 2 remains the biggest opening on global Spotify and sales for a female rapper this decade. And she was also posting a couple of stats. And then she went ahead and she had a couple of things to say about Brother Billionaire. I mean, the title Swindler. She said the first song on the album is called The Straw That Broke the Camel's Back. I will unlock number 2 next week. Surprises for lots and lots of people. They have no clue. Oh, Babs, you're awesome. What are you guys wearing for release week? It's 6 months away, okay? 32726. That was Nicki Minaj. And she also posted a meme of Camel Face being straddled by Desiree Perez. And when I tell you that she's absolutely unserious, this is what I'm talking about. Just and serious in her life. But anyway, she also then went ahead and said, she said something about, she said, "Did someone hack my Twitter? I posted the swivel chair and that gif I tweet and retweeted states, I love you guys so much. God save the Babs, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and power, against spiritual wickedness in the high places. God is in control." And sure, he is in control, okay? He is in control. They tried all they could to try and end her, but guess what? It didn't work, because at the end of the day, God has the final say. I do believe that nothing happens by accident. It was there was a reason why she decided to release her album right now, when there are investigations that are actually going on behind the scenes. There's a reason, because trust me, if Spotify was not being investigated, if these record labels were not being investigated, the numbers would have been even way more inflated but than they are right now, because some people still feel like even with the 199.5k there's still some tampering with the numbers. Some people do believe that. I do not know how far true that is, but let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about this entire drama. Do you think that this is finally the end of this girl propelling herself and making herself seem like she's on the same level with someone who's talented, someone who plays fair? Imagine cheating and still losing. This is exactly what happened. This is what we witnessed in this era. And Ken Bobby even went ahead to delete tweets. Life will literally humble you very quickly. Each time you begin to feel like you're bigger than the program, you're bigger than the universe, you're bigger than God, God has a way of always reminding you that at the end of the day, He has the final say. Because guess what? The labels, Spotify, they themselves, they're also worried about the investigations that are happening. So they will not risk to get included in recalls and stuff just to appease you, just because you were lied to and told that you're gonna take out Nicki Minaj. And like I said, you're gonna see them coming and saying, well, 200k is not bad, or it's just a 28k difference, or she's competing against herself with invasion of privacy. No, she was talking about outselling other bees, in her own words. So she set that standard for herself. She told us that other bees, quote unquote, were her competition. So we're just now saying you failed to do what you said you were going to do confidently. Imagine making another woman the standard to your life that you can't even celebrate your wins genuinely. But anyway, let's see how the podcasters go about it. I really am yet to see. I'm gonna see if there's anyone who's actually going to bring out the fact that this girl was moving around saying that she's gonna outsell Nicki Minaj. Let's see how they're gonna speak on this. Let's see how delusional they're willing to go. Mal, Rory, Joe Biden, academics. I'm waiting to see what they have to say. But guess what? I probably know what they will say. 200 is not bad. It's only 28k difference. It's not bad. Yeah, it's bad for someone who was bragging and threatening and saying that Babs are going to be crying. Nicki Minaj is going to be crying over you outselling. Yeah, it matters. But anyway, thank you very much, you guys. Let me insert the video that I was actually supposed to be, posting. I pre-record sometimes, so there's this video that I'm actually going to insert. This is the actual video. That's why you guys didn't hear. Now, listen, you guys, because wow, it's coming in the next one. Well, stay tuned and listen to the actual video. Oh, I forgot to mention, you guys. Nicki even also said casino with with a capital N. And when I told you that she's such a key, she also wrote a small tiny verse actually, and it was just working on working. I'm not even gonna lie, okay? And for Brother Billionaire, really, Nicki is coming for you, and it seems like this kind of album, this album that's coming is gonna be iconic, okay? Yeah, she said, let me look for that little verse. She said, got sand on Sun's day and it's a Sunday. Birthed a ninja who wanted with the sensei. Retire, somebody on leave, my son say. 32726, that's my fun day, okay? And this is how you can see that, listen, she's a natural. She didn't even know that it was National Science Day. And as soon as people told her, she came up with a rhyme. And this is who you think you can compete with. This is an inborn thing. She was born with it, okay? That's why she doesn't hire 1,000 rappers to 1,000 writers, to help her put across what she wants to say. This is something that she does for fun, and people don't understand that. But I do hope this year was a lesson to a lot of people so that they can run their own races and do their own thing, have their own path. I do think that if this had gone the other way around, yeah, it was going to be a crazy day. Now, listen, you guys, it seems like Iggy Azalea and Advocate BBL fans do not see eye to eye because each time that girl posts anything, they get so offended quickly. We're going to talk about Jay-Z also copywriting creators on X. And at the same time, people are saying that Nicki Minaj's sixth album, is actually going to be self-titled. We're going to talk about that. And we're also going to be discussing about Young Thug. People are saying that this man is very much giving narcissistic tendencies because it does seem like, well, he could never take any accountability and he expects people to forgive him in his timing, which does not make any sense. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing, and I do hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, this entire mute challenge that people are forcing anyone who's associated whatsoever with female rap is actually insane. It is impractical. It won't happen. People cannot stop living their lives just because somebody is out there insecure about their numbers and somebody's out there insecure about their body of work, and someone is used to actually being coddled by every podcaster and every hip-hop media personality. This is becoming ridiculous, okay? If you think that the whole Nicki Minaj why did she post the album announcement was the end of it, you are joking. It seems like Iggy Azalea is the newest target for these people. And how long is this actually going to carry on? And when I see people cheerleading this, I'm just like, what is going on? Really, what's going on? Now they are going back and forth with Iggy Azalea, accusing her of being shady because how dare she post about her crypto stuff during the release week of Advocate BBL. So you guys know that Iggy has since removed herself from hip-hop conversations for a very long period of time. She sold her catalog. This is just to give you background of who we are talking about. She even sold her own catalog. She's out there doing crypto. She's always talking about her crypto stuff to her crypto people. But somehow it seems like, well, these people are trying to find a way to make it seem like Iggy Azalea is shading Advocate BBL. They really do think that when she puts out an album, everybody should go on hiatus, and that's the only way that she can shine. But what they seem to not realize is that by admitting that, you're basically saying that she's not able to compete for attention. She's not able to get attention if other people are outside. Is she that less interesting? I mean, if Iggy tweeting about crypto is going to overshadow her moments about music that you guys have been waiting for 7 years, I think this is insane. So this is what she said. She said, don't forget to touch grass. The charts will be here when you get back, babes. Okay? And for some reason, they said, wow, you're talking to Advocate BBL. Now tell me, how does this apply to her? Touch what grass? When she gets back where? It doesn't even make any sense. And so they started coming for her, like literally. And, one person said, Iggy, I love you, but stop, honey. Your timing is very bad. I know you meant it for crypto and you've been tweeting like this for 1 year now, but you gotta understand. Understand what? Understand what really? Oh my God, these people are becoming ridiculous by the day. And Iggy was not here for that foolery. She was like, I've been tweeting strictly crypto for like 2 years now. Why would I switch it up to appease insecure people? This is my page. I will post whatever I want. Thank you very much. With love. Like, seriously, somebody who left female rap, I don't know, years and ages ago, you guys are still pressing her. It's getting weird. It's getting sick, actually. And then she also, another person said, love my behalf of the fact that this is your millionth tweet saying this. I know you're feeling as tired, child. And she said, do I need disclaimers on every tweet now? I can't tweet about my favorite television show and their fan base will be like, why are you throwing shade? Wah. And she said, y'all are getting really, really embarrassing at this point. I do not care about your favorite artist or what they are doing. I wish everybody the best, but I've said it a million times. I am talking about crypto charts, not music charts. Damn. And then somebody said, and then she went ahead and said, Stans will stop their tour and blame me. And then she also went ahead and said, stay mad. It seems like Iggy is absolutely tired of this foolery and of this nonsense because, it's getting weird by each day. Why should people hide just because your favorite is out there dropping an album? But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about this nonsense. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, let us talk about Nicki Minaj and her new header on Instagram. Now, people are talking and, they're basically saying that it means that something is actually coming. Well, her profile now reads 3/27/26, the brand new incredible album, the big one, it's time. And then she also posted a picture. She changed the profile picture as well and put a picture of a younger version of herself, which led to a lot of conversation with people speculating that, in fact, she might be releasing a self-titled album. And I'm not mad at that if she decides to do that. I feel like it would be iconic. I feel like it would be legendary. And personally, I'm very excited for this album because, to be honest, for the past couple of months, I think you've been seeing how demotivated I've been because without her, really, female rap is boring, okay? You can call me a stan all you want in the comment section, but that's just the reality of it. It was getting boring. Nothing was exciting. It's, oh my God, we have to tiptoe around this, tiptoe around that. And I was like, maybe I've done enough with us, with the commentary on this, because I really thought that maybe she's not going to be coming out with another album. But now that she's coming with an album, I'm getting expectant again. I'm getting excited again, even for this female rap thing, even for this channel. It gets me really excited. So I cannot wait to see what this new era has in store for her. Let me know in the comment section, you guys, do you think that, she is going to be releasing a self-titled album? And I'm kind of nervous also on the other hand, because I'm like, if she does release the self-titled album, could this be the last album that she's giving us? I would literally not be here for it. Like, no, you cannot do this on us. Like, you can't really do this. That being said, I also am looking forward to the documentary. I do hope that with this coming rollout, the documentary is able to come out. I would be super excited to see really what goes on behind the scenes. And I do hope it dates back to the point where, she was with Meek Mill, because I want to see why they were so scared for that documentary to come out, really. I do feel like this is the correct moment for us to see what's behind the scenes, what was going on back then that these people were so scared of her to show to the world. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about all of this. Now, another thing that she also posted is a happy birthday message to Lil Wayne. She posted on Instagram, happy birthday to my mentor and greatest rapper of all time. Now, one thing about Nicki Minaj is you cannot convince her that Wayne is not the greatest rapper of all time. She will always give her respects, and you can tell how grateful she is for the opportunity that she got from Lil Wayne. So on that regard, I just also want to say a happy birthday to the God. Happy birthday. Just come in the comment section as well and drop a birthday message to Lil Wayne. I do know that some of you do not like him because you guys feel like he has not been coming through for Nicki Minaj the way that he should have, but meanwhile Nicki Minaj stays loyal to him. But still, regardless of that, just drop a happy birthday message. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Let us talk about Young Thug, okay? It seems like this man is being accused of having narcissistic tendencies, because you guys know that recently there were a lot of, audio phone calls that were leaked, and from the time that he was in jail, and pretty much it made a lot of people look at him sideways. He had a lot of ish to say about almost everyone. So people have kind of been asking, what's up with him? Why is it like he's not loyal to anyone? It's like he's got a problem with everyone. So it seems like his friends, regardless of him apologizing through song, through tweets, his friends are not backing down. His friends are not effing with him. And he cannot take the fact that, well, his people are actually holding him accountable. Now, there are a series of tweets that this man decided to put out. And a part of this is that I feel like in his romantic relationship with Mariah, he's used to not being that much accountable. He's forgiven for a lot of things that a lot of women wouldn't let slide. So I feel like he expects that amount of blind loyalty that he gets from Mariah from everybody else, which is just not going to cut it. Just because you said sorry doesn't mean that the person is willing to take you back. They may forgive you, but it doesn't mean that they want you back in their lives again. So this is what he had to say. He said, I feel like I'm not winning with the people I'm supposed to be winning with. And then he said, I did a lot of taking up for people all over this world, and so far I've yet to see someone take up for me. Good though. And then he also went ahead to say, a therapist cannot heal this ish. And I'm just like, at what point do you sit down and say that, well, maybe I'm too much? Maybe let me give people time to process what was going on. Because imagine hearing someone you think is your friend speaking a lot of smack about you behind the scenes on the phone, and for the whole world to hear. This is what he's failing to understand, that it's not just betrayal, it's also embarrassment. Okay, it's also embarrassment from their part that, listen, this man was doing so much, was saying so much stuff against me. Now the whole world has heard what he had to say, and now I'm going to be spotted together with this person again. It's not an easy thing to process. He went ahead and said, I lost so many people I loved, some to betrayal. And he said again, let my love spread, this ain't a phase. Peace and blessings on my face. I need real love in my face, okay? And this is now him rhyming. But the fulcrum of this whole situation is this man, he takes accountability for like 2 days and expects everybody to move on from that. And people are tired, I guess. People are like, you're very much giving narcissistic right now, because what do you mean you talk smack about me and you literally give me 5 business days to get over it? It doesn't work like that. And I know for somebody like myself, I can forgive you, but it doesn't mean that I'll ever let you back in my life. I'm not doing that. But let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think is going on with this man. And people were also saying that, well, he said because all the payola package has been taken and invested in Advocate BBL. You guys know that they are on the same record label. So people are like, listen, he's mad at Atlantic because they don't take all the payola resources to Advocate BBL. Let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that take as well. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, let us talk about Brother Billionaire. Let us talk about Jay-Z. Yes, it seems like, well, he's out there copywriting anybody who has something negative to say about him. And at this point, I'm just like, you can copyright people as much as you want. But I mean, if stuff is going down, it is going down. There is a page that actually, posted, and this is what they had to say. They said, breaking news, could there be bias? The case of Milagograms is under the supervision of Chief Judge Celia Altonaga, whose spouse is a senior partner at a firm that has represented Rock Nation. Okay, so this person was basically talking about the possible bias that could come from the fact that, well, a lot of people that are involved in the Milagograms situation might actually be tied to Fraudulent Nation. And I guess the title swindler was not here for it. Together, this person had attached, an email, I guess, as proof to what they were claiming. And Brother Billionaire did not waste any time. Not even 24 hours went by before this post was struck by due to copyright. So this person reposted and said, due to being copyrighted by Sean Carter himself, I am resharing my article from yesterday that had to be removed. Nobody else had a problem. I told y'all, these people have been bothered by me since I opened my mouth about Tory. And then she posted the proof of the copyright. And of course, the copyright owner is none other than Sean Carter. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about this. Do you think that, well, this whole silencing people thing is going to make the dirt go away? Personally, I do feel like if something is about to come out, there is no way you can forbid people from speaking about it. It will come out in the open, really. You can store, of course, but at the end of the day, what's done in the dark will always come in the light. And I'm yet to see how all of this is going to end. And I've got another special piece that I'm actually going to be delivering also about the men from Fraudulent Nation. I'm talking about Brother Billionaire. It seems like a lot of things are happening, and we will be talking about that in my next video. But that being said, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I really am trying to cut the videos shorter and shorter so that we go back to our original multiple videos a day, multiple shorter videos a day, and don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Until my next one, see you.